wearing black, and I was like, when I put two and two together, I was like, oh, that's the security guards, you know what I'm saying? But by the time I had put two and two together, these niggas was already like on each side of me type shit around him too, you know what I'm saying? It was two of them. And I was like, oh, bro, I didn't know you was DDG. I just wanted to say what's up, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, you know what I mean? And that's pretty much all I really said to him. He was like, oh, I appreciate it, bro, you know what I'm saying? And he was like high as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like fucked up type shit. And he had like two white hoes, you know what I'm saying, beside him or whatever. But that was my experience with him. Bro was just humble or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He not like a cocky dude, like, who the fuck is you? You can't fuck with me. And then normally when you see people talk about him on YouTube, they say he a humble dude, you know what I mean? Like, he just respectful type shit. So that's all I was saying, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to him and all that. Shout out to the homie Wavy Games. Bruh, stay out of fucking drama. Goddamn. Bruh, that boy wild, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has a big gaming channel on here, you know what I'm saying? Wavy Games YT, y'all go subscribe to him.
What do you do? What do you do?
Man, it be about like shorties and stuff, man. He just be wilding on he'll post the screenshots and shit on Snapchat, Instagram, all kind of shit. It's like, bro, just leave it alone. Like, just focus on that good positive energy that you're getting from your fans that's paying you, you feel me? Like, I'm talking about no bro personally, you feel me? Now he back in his area back in Boston, you feel me? But bro was getting paid. Well, bro is getting paid off YouTube, you know what I'm saying? From gaming. Like, he posts his gaming videos and shit. And I just feel like the way the world is right now, you should just be focusing on positive energy and shit that's gonna get you somewhere else.
I feel like I feel like haters got a job, bro. Like, haters got a job. Like, their job is to see if you're built for the shit that you say you want.
And to see if you're gonna actually do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big facts. Now,
that's how I feel.
I could agree with you on that because I feel like everyone in this world has a role and purpose, and it's like the sad reality to what you said is that, you feel me? Like, one of those sad realities is people have a role. There's gonna be those specific people for that role. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they grew up a certain way.
Yeah.
And mad shit didn't happen for them. You know what I'm saying?
Like, they mad want to test you in a way to see if you pass the test. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you really built for this shit?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the only reason why people would reject other people's dreams. Like, people, if you a human being, like, you gonna have that sense of, you know what I'm saying? If a person vision, like, if a person vision is like really like on point, there's no denying it. So you gotta hate on that one person to see if he really built for that shit. Like, if you a hater, if you a real, if you labeled a hater, it's because you testing that person to see if they built for that shit, and the person that you testing are labeling that person a hater just because of the fact of that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That whole, it's like a cycle in a way. That's how I look at the shit. It's so psychological, but it's like, man, like, damn, like, okay, so this is what the fuck. Like, if you really get into the role of a hater, that's the only reason why you be labeled a hater. Like, for real.
It's because you focusing so hard on the hate.
And it don't even be that. It's just like, damn, nigga, like, are you serious right now?
Right.
Yeah. Because it ain't coming from a place of hate. Because your own family members can, goddamn, to be honest, like,
they can definitely be haters.
So, and they the ones that's closest to you that really know you in a way that don't nobody else know you.
Some cases, sometimes the family members do be haters, though.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have the same opportunity that you had, you know what I'm saying? So I have seen cases like that, and they would, like, literally stop the child's progress, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
they'll stop that person's, even if it's not their child, they might stop cousin or something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that they fuck with, or this person might just need help. You might just try to stop them from greatness, from what they can do. And what really happens in that normally is a big blessing always hits that person, I feel. And when that blessing hits that person, in return, you on the fucked up end. So I feel when people normally be wondering and questioning like why all this bad shit happening to me, it's because at some point you did something fucked up, and all it is that karma is just coming back to bite you. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand that karma, it's not gonna come right then and there. Karma comes whenever it feels like it's gonna. Whenever it feels like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little high slurring up, but on some real shit, that's what happens. You know what I mean? Like, people have to understand the laws of the universe. The laws of the universe is a real, you know what I'm saying, a real thing.
I agree.
And I'm not a perfect human being. I'm a flawed person. I'm a sinner, you feel me?
As
But
everyone.
I am a person who works on myself, you feel me, constantly. And I understand at the end of the day, I can't be perfect as well. That's something people have to understand. You can't be perfect, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you can have all these good qualities, but you're going to have something flawed about you.
At the end, and that's what everybody. That's why I say people ain't stupid. People ain't stupid by a long shot. They just don't. They just scared to take that extra step, and for them to be scared, it stagnates their growth, and when it stagnates their growth, they feel like it's an L, and they don't know how to take L's. People don't know how to take L's these days. Like if they really truly, like if they, you know what I'm saying, like within themselves knew like, yo, I don't want to take an L, so I'm gonna do this. And what that might, it might not be for them, but they don't learn lessons from what they do that makes them feel like they keep going back. They got to learn them lessons, and once you learn them a good amount of lessons and you put it all together, then you can jump to the next stage in life and actually like say, okay, I've accomplished this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why we don't call it like, oh, I've we as of like day to day basis, we say we got over a hump. But on a goddamn year basis, month to month basis, I've accomplished this shit. Shit is when you shit, it's motherfucking, it's nasty, it's gross. So it's like you accomplish that shit. It's a lot of shit in my past that I'm not, you know what I'm saying, want to speak on, but it's just like, okay, I've accomplished it. Now let's get to the next goals. Let's get to the next set. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be plenty more shit that you're going to have to accomplish to get through. You got to sift through it. You know what I'm saying? So when people actually, you know what I'm saying, say within themselves as one, and they're aware of, okay, this is just what it is, then you can actually go to that motherfucking spot where you say, okay, yeah, now I'm accomplishing it, because it's a short distance from 20 to 30. I'm 24, about to be 25, and I already know like my time is here, and I have to make sure the opportunity, when the opportunity presents itself, I gotta go full
You
on
gotta go
pull
forward.
pin, yeah, pinpoint through. So that shit, it's like for me, okay, now I'm looking 25 to 30, you know what I'm saying? Now I got a range of that. That's 5 years. That's a 5 year gap. I got to motherfucking make sure it's accounted for. And not to mention 35, like that's almost closing in to 40. Like you got to understand, we going through motherfucking loops right here. And it starts with yourself, and you have to be aware of your surroundings and your environment. Make sure your aura is good. Make sure everything you do, you know what I'm saying, you put your all into it. It doesn't matter how big or small the job may be at the time, but just make sure you're doing it with pure intentions. Don't go at it with intentions of, oh, I'm about to I'm gonna make a certain amount off this, or or this gonna boost me up, because I know that you don't put your trust in man, you put your trust in God, and you make sure you know what I'm saying, and whoever you pray to. I mean, of course, I know Lodge has a lot of, you know what I'm saying, spiritual friends, but whoever that higher purpose is, then you make sure you lead by that. You make sure that's your first priority, to make sure you check in. So go and check in with that source, and once you tap in, it's a go full force with it, and don't stop. Don't fucking stop. That's another key. Don't stop. You gotta keep pushing all the way. You gotta see the mission through. If it's a 5 year, if you're not gonna be rich, if God say, okay, I'm gonna make you rich in 5 years, but you gotta stick to the process, you fall off this shit and you don't pick yourself back up, and you just want to just lay it to the wayside, you waste. You are waste. You are no more. You're no more. You're lost. That's why everybody around me moving. Everybody got their own position. They doing shit. You know what I'm saying? We get into the money one way or the other. We gonna always have streams coming in, coming out. It's gonna always be beneficial to hang with us. But you know, it's whatever he say at the time. So that's all I gotta do. That's all I speak on for that shit. You know, and that's unique. You know what I'm saying? That's unique talk. That's what it is.
So with my boy saying that, you feel me? Shit. We're pretty much gonna end the video around here. You know what I mean? Bro just spoke some powerful stuff. So to our subscribers, to the viewers, please subscribe and like this video. Please subscribe to our channel. Other than that, if you know better, please do better. Keep, you know what I'm saying, keep the people who are going through shit right now, keep them in your thoughts and prayers, you know what I'm saying? Like when you go